Picante.
Well, well, well. 3 months have passed by. I know. Y'all miss me. I miss you guys too. Anyways, what have I been doing? Absolutely nothing. Yep, the unemployed win again. Anyways, today's video, you know what? We're gonna be talking about at least something that I have been doing for a little bit, which is reading Chainsaw Man, but specifically the second part. All I can tell you honestly is it's pretty good. Yeah. Without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I will mention something. My obviously intelligent brain ass forgot to unfortunately take a picture of all of the volumes slash manga panels that I liked and honestly were very nice. I got a couple of them, but not all of them, unfortunately, because I was just too into the book. Well, volume, aka manga. Anyways, who cares? Kind of does matter. I know, my bad. I just want to let you guys know now in advance that I will be getting some images, maybe from Google, whatever. I liked some of the stuff, but I didn't take pictures of it, so I'm just gonna be using other people's work for reference. But just a disclaimer, just to get it out of the way. But with that being said, let's get to it. Let's start first with the main character. So, for the most part, what I've noticed in the second part of Chainsaw Man is the main character is no longer Denji. It's Asa Mitaka. She is a girl who, for lack of better words, she's boring as fuck. So, yeah, that's the best way I could describe her. She basically sucks at everything and she likes to trip or fall or just, you know what I mean? She's just a human by default that messes up. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. But a very interesting main character, I will say. I mean, I'm not a big fan of female, protagonist or even main characters, but she does alright in my opinion. Well, the image I chose here is very specific because it just overall says a lot about the new main character, Asa Mikata. She, on the left side, you can see pretty sure that's what she's called, the War Devil, and on the right side you see Asa, and you can obviously tell the difference because one of them has a scar on the face and the other one doesn't. But that's basically all part two is. You're and Asa trying to kill Chainsaw Man, but obviously Asa doesn't want to kill him. Matter of fact, she even likes him, but then doesn't because their emotions and whatnot. Because she's a woman, whatever. Yeah, it complicates the story or whatever. But the whole plot of basically part two is that Asa made a contract with the War Devil to not die because she was getting killed or about to die. And she didn't know what she was getting into, but basically all she knows is that she's alive and that's all that matters to her. But unfortunately that's not how it works. Although it does, but it doesn't. Basically the War Devil tells Asa, hey, my goal is to kill Chainsaw Man and you're gonna help me. So honestly, that's all that's been happening. Asa just helping you're trying to kill Denji, but honestly Asa is like not wanting to kill him at all, and she constantly tells her she does not want to kill him. And that's basically part two in a nutshell. Oh, and Denji's taking care of basically Makima, but like a child version of her called Naoto, because yeah, Makima still has to be in the story somehow. And honestly, Naoto kind of carries because she's cool as a little girl. She's kind of cool. She's not like, manipulating or anything. Other than that, I don't really like the other side characters. So, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. The new side characters, I'm not a real big fan of them. Some of them you might remember from part one, and the other ones are just new. And honestly, I don't really like them. Asa's and Naoto are probably the only two that I like. Other than that, I'm really not a big fan of a lot of the new characters. They're just very hateable, if that even makes sense. Like, Fujimoto really did a great job of making these characters hated because they're not liked by anyone. Just being sincere. I'll probably put an image of all of them, how they look and whatever. But honestly, I don't really have much to say about them because I don't like them. All I know is that one guy is in charge of this new religion that they made, which is basically they all believe in Chainsawman. That's their god or something. I shit you not. And all the believers, for some reason, get chainsaws coming out of their foreheads. Basically, Chainsaw Man followers. I don't know what to say or what you would call it, but yeah. It's kind of crazy. Oh, and did I mention Denji literally gets cut off into pieces? Yeah. He gets cut into pieces. That was crazy. I don't know what to say. But it was kind of depressing. Also very straight up, I'm going to be honest with you. I was like, wow, what the hell's going on? It really got me off guard. That's basically all part 2 is. Just constantly something new happening, interesting and not boring. But I will say a lot of the characters, I'm just not a big fan of them. I'm not I don't know what to say. There's just nothing good about these new characters. But Asa and Naito, really good new characters, although technically Naito is still Makima, but not Makima, but Makima, but not Makima, if that even makes sense, but whatever. Part 2 is very interesting, and I like it so far. I haven't finished it, so when I finish it, I might make a part 2 of part 2. Pretty funny. But anyways, with that, I'll probably leave it. This is probably going to be a shorter video than my other ones I'm used to, but honestly, there's not much I got to say, and my intelligent smartass forgot to take pictures of a lot of manga panels, so I'm going to probably have to improvise by using images online. So that sucks. But yeah, that's pretty much all of part 2, and honestly, I've enjoyed it so far. It's been interesting and not boring, but I will leave it at that. And honestly, really good job, Fujimoto. You've done a great job. Once I finish it, like I said, I might make a part 2, but in the meantime, I'll leave you guys. So yeah, Picante out.